So when I actually applied, I had no idea about finance.
So the reputation can be stuffy, and I think what they've tried to do is realise that financial planning doesn't need to be like that.
It's so modern and holistic in its approach to everything.
I feel like it's kind of shaking the industry up a little bit, bringing it up into the sort of modern age.
I've only been here a year and a half, and what I've achieved already is probably more than I've achieved in my 16 years in financial services.
Whatever the role is within Verve Group, everybody's encouraged to be innovative, be progressive, to think outside of the box.
You have to have that spark and that passion and that drive to want to do something different.
If you're all about innovation and driving things forward, it's a great place to be because everyone kind of feeds into that bigger picture.
I just love the office environment. It's just not what I expected from an office, and I don't think it is like most offices.
I was worried about sort of coming in and meeting people, but once you get chatting you realise everyone's just, really friendly.
Ask any questions, don't feel as though anything silly to ask, and the team are really helpful.
The first piece of content I actually did on my own, everyone was so lovely and everyone was supportive, and it felt like, oh, hang on a minute, they're not testing me, they're here for me, they're trying to help me do the best that I can in the role.
I just love it. It's such a nice vibe in here. You don't feel like you're at work.
Obviously we all love a bit of a party, and then just the little parties that we do after work, enrichment sessions, we do all those as well. You name it, we've probably done it.
Yeah, it's very much work hard, play hard. We'll get our heads down when we need to, but I just love coming in the office. It's so much fun. I think I've genuinely made some best friends for life through work as well.
It's crazy to look around and think, God, I was sat in an office with 3 or 4 people at once, and now it's 50, 60, 70 people. Basically look after the power planning team and also look after our clients, making sure obviously they're happy with our service.
We're the admin team for the power planners, so we do all the data gathering for the power planners ready for their reports. You've got to know everything about everything, so it's a vast amount of knowledge, but it's good fun.
And what I do is essentially take what the FCA, the regulator, are telling us what firms need to do and decoding that, translating that, and we like to have that real personalised approach of how we speak to them.
I work with around about 100 advisors, paraplanners, administrators over a variety of firms, training advisors to do the role, training administrators to become paraplanners into advisors.
There's all of these opportunities, things that you would never associate with finance.
I knew I wanted to sort of do web development. I didn't expect it to be sort of a financial company.
I do all of the digital marketing side, so that's the website, the socials, giving the socials a voice and a community, and promoting kind of content that's going to help them and give them top tips.
Roots within Verve, it's not linear, people can go in whatever direction they want, and I think that's a really nice thing.
A lot of people come through the grad scheme, so you see them from the very beginning, and it's quite good to see them how to develop.
It's taken me 3 years to get to where I am now, and one of my favourite moments is actually learning everything.
Looking back when I first started, having that kind of confidence and representing the company and things like that, I probably never thought. I was usually just sitting behind a desk, but going to Evo and seeing it being in this sort of big venue, lots of important people there from finance and different platforms and different providers, and having the conversations of what we're trying to do, how we're trying to change it, and what other companies are trying to do.
You can have a friendly conversation with your manager, so you don't feel like, oh my God, I'm going to go speak to the director now. Everyone's just so relaxed.
They ask for my input and stuff too, which is really good. So it's not just, this is what we're doing, it's, we've got some ideas, what do you think about it? And let's all brainstorm and come up with the best solution.
It was one of those things that just wake up and it's not another day at work, it's just, you just want to come in.
I just think it's amazing, I love my job. I always say to my friends, you should apply to work at my place, it's great.